It's Samantha Shead, and in this video I'll be doing a one palette tutorial for you guys with the City Color Cosmetics Multi-Hue Shadow Palette. And I really do love this palette, mostly because it's very, very versatile. There are so many looks that you can do with it, anything from colorful to smoky to bold to bright, anything like that. I actually use this in my radioactivity inspired tutorial, so if you want to go check that out, please do. It will be in the description box below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. But one thing I will mention before we do is that before I did start, I had one eye done, I had my brows done, and I had my face done just to get things started right away and things forget quicker. Also, I am rocking a very natural brow day today because someone, not naming names, Eric, they decided to mock my bold brows because they just felt like it was the right thing to do because it was the only thing they could see. I can't help that I have sparseness. Other than my drama, let's move on to the tutorial. As you can see, one eye is completely done, and we're going to replicate it on this side, so let's get all close and personal in order for us to do that. I'm sorry, my voice is a little out. It's kind of dry in my throat for some reason. With this look, you can see that it's pretty smoked out, pretty dramatic, and not as colorful as I wanted it to be. I really wanted something very colorful, but I was afraid it was going to turn out like my radioactivity inspired looks, so I just want to do something different, and hopefully you will like this purple smoky eye with a pop of yellow in the inner corner. Starting off with my NYX Proof It Waterproof eyeshadow base as my primer type deal, of course, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid and buff it out with my finger. Little goes a long way with this stuff, just saying. You put too much on and it just looks like a tacky, gooey, wet dream type mess on your eyelid. Into the palette, I'm starting off with this really light beige color right here. This is going all over my lid to set the primer. I'm just grabbing it with my middle finger and then I'm just dabbing it all over the lid and on my crease too. And with the color beside it, this really light nude color-ish, brown, whatever you want to call it, and a angled fluffy brush, I'm going in the crease, and this is going to be my transition shade. Nothing fancy, I'm just going with the shape of my crease. And I'm just building this up quite a bit. I want it to show. Now using a flat eyeshadow brush, this is my City Color CC-EO2 brush, by City Color of course. I'm going in with this beautiful, really beautiful dark purple right here, and this is going all over the lid. I also build this color up a lot because the first couple of swipes it isn't as pigmented as I like it to be. It's actually kind of sheer almost. Not really sheer, but it's just not as pigmented as I want it to be. This color is going all the way up to the beginning of my crease, and it will be blended out later. I didn't add any more shadow to this at all. I'm just blending it out with whatever's on it, which, you know, shouldn't be much since I didn't add any. But same thing as earlier, just using windshield wiper motions and circular motions to make sure that it is blended out very nicely. So I did the rest of the building and blending off camera. Next thing I'm going to do is use my City Color CC-EO7 brush right here. And I am going to pick up the lilac shade right here. And this is going in the inner part of my lid. So the color is just going right here in the free lid space. And what I do to blend the pink and the purple together, well, lilac, is I pat the two colors together and I swipe very, very lightly. Because I don't want it to disturb the purple too much, but I do want it to blend in. I want a beautiful, seamless, you know, gradients right here. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to take the CC-EO4 brush right here, And I am going to darken the outer corner with the very stark black right here. I usually don't like going heavy with black, but because this purple is pretty dark, I feel like I should. And I don't mean going heavy at once, I mean build up a lot and blend. Don't go heavy with just the first go at it, because that's going to be all splotchy and you're going to regret it, because black is unforgiving. The most unforgiving color in makeup. Now, no, not only am I darkening my crease, not crease, my outer lid with it, but I'm also darkening up my crease. And I mean, what I mean by that is I'm also practically drawing a line on my crease from the outer part of my lid to about a little bit for the center of my lid. Black, don't be unforgiving for me today. Please, blend. Just letting you know that this is going to take a while too, so more likely this will be off camera as well. But just know that after I do turn off the camera, that I'm going to keep on blending and applying more black shadow until I get it as opaque as I want and as dark as I want, until it looks like this. Okay, so I did that and I cleaned up whatever fallout I needed to. So now for the bottom lid, I'm going to be using this pencil brush right here, and I'm taking the same dark purple color that we used, on the crease earlier, and I'm going to drag it all over my lid, my bottom lid. I know by the way I said all lid, it sounded like I was going to go crazy everywhere, but no, it's actually going to be a pretty thin line just under my lash line. I'm actually going to keep it really, really light. Alright, I made it. Now with this little sponge applicator type smudger thing, and the same brown that we use in the crease as a transition color, I'm going to dab this tool into that brown, grab up just a little bit of it, and then I'm going to smoke it under and make the purple a lot more light. I'm literally just picking up a little bit and somewhat smoking it out. Like, I'm smoking it out, but canceling some of the pigmentation at the same time. Turning a bit less of a royal purple into like a dusty purple. For the inner corner highlight, I'm taking the yellow color right here, and I am just using my pinky finger to dab it there. Nothing much, I'm just literally dabbing it on. And then blending it out just a little bit with my middle finger. I don't want to be too intense, but I want it to show. Now for the brow bone highlight, I am taking the e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush, and I'm taking the white color right here, very white, and this is literally just going on the brow bone. How are you liking these natural brows, people? Yeah. I want this highlight to be popping, so I'm going to add a lot more than what I usually do. Just sweep it like that to blend it just a bit. And add a little bit underneath here to define my brows just a little bit more. Luckily this is at an angle, so it's a little bit easier to work with. For liner, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Retractable Eyeliner in Navy. Here you go. I'm going to put this on my waterline and on my upper waterline. I'm only doing this to define my eyes just a bit more, and to also keep it close to the scheme, you know, purple and all those dark cool tone colors. Mascara, I'm putting on a coat of Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and then whenever it dries, I'm going to put on my Wet n Wild Mega Protein Mascara. I do the same technique every single time. I have a video of my in-depth eyelash mascara routine type thing. You want to check that out, see how I do it? But it's like 3 o'clock in the morning now and I'm getting kind of restless. I'm starting to think maybe that's why I'm so darn raspy. So now I'm putting on the Wet n Wild mascara. And if I'm going to put on a second coat of a different mascara, I don't do anything special, I just drag it up. So this is it for the eye makeup. I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. So I got my natural hair going all out and stuff for y'all. This is pretty much it. If you're wondering what's on my lips, it is Essence Long Lasting Lipstick Nude, I believe. I hope I'm right. Yep. And it's in the color Wearing Only a Smile, and I am topping off with their extra large lipstick, extra large shine lipstick. And I don't remember the name of it. I have to look it up for you guys because the tag's gone. And that pretty much wraps up this one palette tutorial with the City Color Cosmetics Multi-Hue Shadow Palette. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a comment or question down below, I will always comment back and question. I'm not going to question you. I'm going to answer you back as soon as I possibly can. Also, feel free to check out my website for more content. And without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.